Hello everyone and welcome to another I Pick My Butt video. More Archero today, and in this video we're going to talk about mini Atreus because I gotta say I am not a fan of it, but I do see a couple people saying that they love the feel of it, but realistically I honestly think it's garbage, and I think this was a troll move made by Habby. Now I did go through with just about every single hero to see if there was a specific one that would change the stats of this Atreus clone that pops up, and it doesn't seem to have any change in it at all. Even Blaze, when he goes and, kind of makes the special effect on the enemy, still, if Atreus clone hits that, still nothing special, same old boring attack. Now, I'm going back on my original thought here of we're not going to see this weapon forever. I honestly do believe that at the end of the event, we're not going to be seeing this anymore, which might tick off a lot of people, but I'm hoping and I'm thinking there is going to be some good solid reward on this. Now, anytime Archero comes out with an update of a new hero, new weapons, new gears, it's always going to trump the previous stuff because, let's be honest, if they come out with a crappy weapon, nobody's going to want it. That's not going to entice people to play the game. And the other thing to think about is April Fool's really something that we celebrate for a week? I mean, yeah, there's some jokes played on that day, but have you ever heard of anybody making an April Fool's event? So it seems like they're really going to stretch this out. So how would they compensate the players on this? I think the only way to keep people from getting mad is allowing for every Atreus or mini Atreus weapon that you picked up to transfer and trade it for another weapon of your liking. I've even heard people saying that the mini Atreuses would be exchanged for a shard of your picking, but even after the choice shards where you can't pick the heroes that you don't have yet or haven't obtained, I find that kind of hard to believe, especially if they're going to go that route too. So I'm really kind of sticking on the only way to keep people from getting totally enraged is it has to be switched for weapon, because honestly, if you look at all the other stats of all your weapons, not all of them, but most of them are going to get some sort of extra increase when you pick up an attack major. You grab an attack major on this one, you're not going to see any change in the amount of damage output done by the Atreus clone. And the last reason why I'm definitely calling this a troll move is the design of a mini Atreus altogether. I mean, realistically, would they really make a weapon a mini Atreus? I mean, we could have gone something like a lightsaber, a gun, even a slingshot. I mean, you name it, Thor's hammer. There's a million different weapons to go for, and I honestly think that Habby has a little bit of respect that they wouldn't put something so goofy in there like a mini Atreus. So really curious to know what you guys think on this. Do you think this weapon is going to stick around? And if you don't, how are they going to compensate the players that spent money on the event? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget, like, subscribe, and remember, I pick my butt.